It is the 28th of May, 2023. This is WIKISPEED Stand Up, even though I'm sitting. Go ahead, Lauren.
Okay. Yes, Lawrence Salter, Gabriel Allen, British Columbia, Canada. And past week, what I've been doing is investigating my problem with my USB extension, and uh, I made some progress and found out that I still have an outdoor plug, so I don't need to run everything into the bathroom inside. And uh, found a long explanation of all the limits on USB cable length that gives some hints as to how to fix it. Um, yeah, and so that's pretty much it for me. I was thinking a bit about platforms for the LRW, and may talk and crosstalk about that a little bit. And for the coming week, then the idea is to get a solution ordered for the USB. Um, yeah, for the USB powered cable going into the tank, and get it put into the lid on the tank once I have that. And uh, I've been thinking of getting the Sunfounder, getting started on the Sunfounder. So hopefully by the time uh, you make you make progress, I'll be ready to get into ROS and thing. And but we're learning about the lidar, different things about the lidar anyway. And blocks are um, my garden. Uh, some it turning out to be the heat is getting higher, and it's turning to out that we need to. I've got a helper though, so that's a good thing. Anyway, that's it for me for the
Okay.
stand up.
Okay, it's Michael Wolchuk, Saskatoon, Canada. For this week, it's pretty short. I have no progress. So nothing on the tank level, nothing on the knitting machine, and I didn't get anything entered in Trello for updates. Um, Next week, I'm still hoping to do the Sunfounder, but that's a pretty faint hope. Mostly knitting machine and tank level is what I'm hoping to get to, and Trello. Um, and blocks, we just put the garden in yesterday and today, so my spare time was taken up with that. And my part time work is supposed to be ramping down for summer, and it's going the wrong way. I had 30 hours for last week, so it's not so much part time anymore. Anyway, that's about it for me. Back to you.
Okay, so I'm going to give myself 8 and 8 for the team, and the process for improvement. No new process improvement. Same as same as the before the Trello and the reaching out to new or old wiki speeders. That's it.
Okay. Actually, one thing I had forgotten last week was there was a posting by someone whose name escapes me presently about doing some solar stuff. Peter Stevens is his name. Um, Trying to come up with a package to do solar in off-grid situations in Africa, and basically trying to get them internet connection via Starlink, and it sounded not not very well thought out. It was like an idea, because there's some issues with getting the paying for the Starlink every month and stuff like that. But getting together a solar package that could help people and let them charge their phones and stuff sounded pretty interesting. But it's tough to do the hardware stuff remote. Like, you're shipping it off, and it's got to be pretty much bulletproof, because they don't have a way to contact you and troubleshoot and stuff like that. So it was an interesting discussion, but we didn't get very far with it. Um, I made one point for showing up for stand up. So I'm going to give myself 1 out of 10, 9 for the team, because you're still getting stuff done. And I agree that keeping Trello up to date is the best thing we can do to be ready for if people decide to join. And I think that pretty much does it for stand up, unless there are things that you would like to talk about on camera. Nope. Okay, I'll hit the button.